everybody. Okay, so today our topic is about music because it's such a big controversial thing. Everybody's like, music, oh my gosh, really? So, we're going to start out by, what is your opinion on music?
My opinion on music is that it's something a lot of people can learn from and something that a lot of people are inspired by, and the artists really get to show their true self in all their songs and the things that they say, and you can learn and grow from the music that you listen to.
I kind of have the same opinion, except I've been through like a few rough times in my time, and I believe that music can just change your outlook on things. It can change your outlook on life and your feelings, and it really just changes everything. And I believe that's kind of why music is such a big thing now, because not only are the artists expressing how they feel, but kids can relate to that, and it makes them feel better that they're not alone in that kind of situation.
One thing that's always bothered me about music is that adults seem to take it the wrong way or interpret it the wrong way from the way it's supposed to be. And especially with rap, I feel like a lot of people take it as it's a really bad, inappropriate thing when, it's really not. The things that they say are usually not understood by people because some people don't take the time to listen to it when it's something that has a lot of meaning. They're telling you what they've been through and, the accomplishments that they've gotten, and they're telling their story, and people don't seem to understand that, and they take it because, they think rap is just so bad and inappropriate and black people music, and it's not. It's obviously not, and it's for everyone, anyone who loves it, anyone who loves the rhythm and the flow and the person that's writing it. I mean, the people that are able to rap and have the talent and the story to do it are truly amazing people with amazing characteristics, and we could learn from it all.
Yeah, I feel that same way, because I have a lot of my inspirators, I think that's what they're called. I don't know, sometimes I just make words up. But Machine Gun Kelly and Eminem, and my family listens to me, listening to their kind of music, and they're like, oh, this is just black people music, and I'm like, well, they're white. And then I'm listening to Lil Wayne and Wiz Khalifa and Drake and things like that, and they're just like, oh no, this is black people music, and I'm like, okay, shut up, okay? It doesn't matter what color they are expressing themselves, and it's making me feel better because you're not. And it's just something about that. It's so inspiring to me,
Yeah.
And a lot of that's what happens, and parents don't really understand when their kids turn to a specific type of music like rap or rock. They don't understand. They think it's like Satan took them over or something. And honestly, I like all types of music. I mean, you shuffle my iPod and it goes from Lil Wayne to Beethoven. So it's just parents. They just don't understand. And I know I sound like a teenager that's just like, oh my gosh, the world is coming to an end, no one understands me. No, that's not it. They seriously don't understand.
And I have some family members of mine that are just prejudiced against that type of music, and I don't really understand why. I don't understand what's so wrong with it. And they say, it's the language, it's the sex that they talk about, and really they don't talk about that. I mean, it's a part of their life, so if it's brought up, you can't expect it not to be there.
Well, they do talk about it.
They do talk about it, but I mean, it's not something no one knows about. It's not something that anyone should be afraid of. I mean, we hear bad language in our homes every day. It's not something that is uncommon or not used out in public or exposed to the world, and it just bothers me because that's, Deanna, tell them the meaning of explicit.
The meaning of explicit is clearly expressed. And that just means that they're expressing themselves in the simplest way that they know how. And if that's what we call explicit, then we're kind of stupid. Because then I could go into great description about a bird, and they would be like, oh, that's too explicit. But, like, I don't know.
And, you know, we tried writing a letter to Kids Bop one day because they really frustrate us.
Because they suck.
They take songs that are meant to be a certain way and they change them to make them kid-friendly when, you know, no matter what you do to a song, it's not going to be kid-friendly because it's written the way it is. And, you know, taking the bad words out of it doesn't change. I mean, yes, it changes the meaning slightly because of the meaning of explicit, but it doesn't change whether it's appropriate or inappropriate or if your child should be listening to it. Just because you take bad words out of it doesn't make it okay for your child to listen to it if you didn't want them to before.
And they suck at it, too.
And I mean, taking all those words out of that song, it really changes the song to the point where it's kind of hard to understand. I mean, you know, you don't hear Eminem on the radio anymore because they have to take out half the song. And you don't understand it. It's not worth listening to. And that sounds really bad, you know, saying you need the words in there, but you do in order to understand it because, you know, they're clearly expressing themselves in the way that they want to. And if you have a problem with it, you know, you shouldn't listen to it. It's like, if you don't like it, don't look at it, right, Deanna?
That's my motto.
And it really bothers me that parents seem to think that, you know, just because kids sing it or they took some words out of it, that it's finally okay for their kid to listen to it, when I'm pretty sure the artist really doesn't appreciate it.
No, they did a song, Kids Bop, they did a song by Eminem. I don't remember what song it was.
I think it was When I'm Gone.
They, you know, that song, it doesn't have a lot of curse words in it, to the point where I accidentally downloaded the clean version on my iPod and I panicked about it. But, you know, it still doesn't sound that bad. But, it's just that it takes the whole meaning out of it. Because the content, it's always about the content. And so, not only do they change the lyrics, but they change, you know, what's happening in the story of the song. And that just ruins all of it. It's not the same story.
This is very true.
Yeah. They do that with a lot of their songs, and it just doesn't make sense anymore.
I feel like people should be more open-minded about the types of music that are out there and the things that people say, because it is an everyday thing, and music is an everyday thing, and it's a big topic and something that everyone needs in their life. I mean, me and Deanna have both been through a lot in our lives, and music is what has really helped us understand and communicate and really learn that it's okay and that the past is the past and that other people understand and have been through the same thing. And, you know, hearing someone else that is famous now and, you know, has lots of money and is out in the world, knowing that they've been through the same thing or have been through worse really helps you realize that you can get through it and that you can deal with it and that things will get better for you.
Yeah, I was introduced to rap in the 5th grade by her, and the first, true rap song that I heard was Just Lose It by Eminem. Of course, I was a little bit frightened. But then I heard Mockingbird, and I was like, this guy has some really meaningful lyrics. So I went home, and this was not the greatest time for my family. And I went home and I looked up some more of his songs, and they kind of gave me a light to the end of my tunnel. And I kind of think sometimes that he saved my life, because if it wasn't for his music, I would have probably killed myself. Because it was a terrible time. I was going through depression, anxiety, problems at home. It was so many things were happening at the same time. I couldn't have handled it without my music. And it's just so nice to know that even when I don't have friends, you know, there's my music. And there's her. But, yeah.
And I know that, you know, even other family members of mine that are going through hard times still listen to their music, and I know that it makes them feel better and they know that they can get through it. It's really comforting knowing that someone's there, even if they don't know you. You know, it seems like they do when you listen to their same story.
Yeah. Okay, well, that is our wonderful opinions on music these days. Please subscribe, wherever that button is. Yeah.
Please subscribe.
Hit the like button. Leave your comment. And have a wonderful day, night, party time.